Hello, and welcome to Hitchhiker's Guide to Humanity. Today we're doing a reprise of the twin flame journey. I figured it out. And guess what? It's not what you think. So when I first recorded that podcast, and if you're interested, it's called, well, I can't remember the name of it. Something twin flame. I'll link it in this podcast. Basically, what I was talking about was this idea that it was another person, that there was a person who held certain qualities, certain soul level qualities, certain energies, frequencies that I needed to have in my life in order to have a spiritual awakening of sorts. And that is complete and total bullshit. Anybody peddling that fairy tale to you doesn't actually know spirituality the way that it's meant to be. I don't say that lightly, but spirituality is about getting in touch with yourself. It's about knowing what you have inside you. So the union, the twin flame union, it's all about you coming into union with you. It's not about you and another person. It's never been about that. And it took me multiple years to get here to really know that I had everything inside me. And I know it sounds like a serious cliche, but it's all there. It's all inside me. That masculine and feminine energy that I was trying to grasp onto, they were mine. They never belonged to someone else. That's why I would get so confused. I was like, but I'm not chasing anybody. I'm not, it was really confusing for me. And I had a clear object, subject, person, whatever, who I thought held that role. But they held the role of showing me what I had inside myself. I'm going to say that again. They held the role of showing me what I had inside myself. It was never about them completing me in some way, never about them having a piece of my soul or anything like that. Hell no. Hell no. My souls are mine and mine alone. I share my consciousness with the universe. We are one. I do believe that. We are connected by a universal energy flow, like a wave. But these souls that are inside this human body, they are mine. I came here with them. I will leave with them. They're mine. And no one else has the ability to join it, to complete it. I am complete. I came out of this womb complete. You came out of the womb complete. You don't need anybody else. This doesn't mean that connection is not integral to the human experience, because it is. You have to have connection with some other living soul, some other creature, whether it be animal or plants or other humans, in order to really thrive on this planet. There is something that happens inside the human body when you have human connection, and it allows you to see what those souls inside of you are really about. They mirror you back. And so if you want to say this object, person, whoever, subject of your twin flame journey is mirroring you back what you've always had, that's really what union is about. And there are so many videos, so many lectures, courses that say that you need somebody else to do this journey. And it's bullshit. You don't need another person to be you. Now, once you are at that level where you realize the value that you have, you come in union with your masculine and your feminine self, and you feel whole in your souls and your human body, everything's all connected, then you are right for a good love life at that point, because you have discovered the beauty of being you. And there's nothing more attractive in this world than someone who knows who they are. So whenever you get love at that point, it may seem like it's magical, but that's because of you. That's not because you came in contact or union with another person. I just don't buy it. Now, this is only my opinion and my experience. There are many who will tell you I'm probably full of shit, but to that I say they're full of shit. Prove to me that another person can somehow change your makeup of your souls. I'll wait. Yeah, it's not going to happen. And that's what I discovered the most on this spiritual journey. It is about me and me alone. It is a hard journey. It is a journey where you face your darkest demons and you slay them without a second thought, without knowing you're even slaying them. And you crawl through the mud of feelings and emotions and learning how to be human. You learn all of these gifts and abilities, and that there's a quantum realm and all this energy, and you meet other people who believe in the same thing. And you go through these different stages of believing that you're controlling certain things, that you have more power than you do. There's a lot of different stages of this spiritual growth that you go through. But in the end, it's just you. It's you and your souls and your body. And we're here to make our human lives better. We're here to be human with these souls and this body. And we're going through this evolution together in real time in order to do that. And so the twin flame journey in the end isn't about receiving love from another person. It's about receiving love for yourself. So how did I figure out that this is really the journey? Besides having access to Source, and Source literally highlighting for me all the things in my life that led to this moment, it was the fact that this other person did not do what they needed to do. Rise to the frequency, change, heal, none of that. And so I knew it wasn't really about them. It was about me. And often with spirituality, that is the case. You go seeking for something outside yourself, but what you find is it's always inside you. And so if you're listening to this and you're wondering, like, what course do I take? What journey do I go on? A meditation and all this. These are all tools to help you, but they're to help you discover what's inside you. No one on the outside, no validation externally is going to give you the peace that knowing yourself will. And I know I've been through this past, it's been years now, 5 years at least, my whole life. And in the end, knowing myself was the journey. And now that I know and love myself, no one can touch me. No one, anything anybody says, they cannot penetrate this frequency, this vibration, this field I have. They just can't. And so that, I believe, is what it's all about. You go through these dark nights of the soul, more than one probably. You trudge through that mud, you feel those feelings, and you get to the end, and there's just peace. It's you and peace. And I'm grateful that I was able to do this while I still have a good handful of years left to enjoy my life. And I want to do that for everybody. So the next time you hear someone say something about a twin flame or that you have a soulmate or any of this bullshit, just say, yep, it's me. Until next time, peace and love to you all.